Welcome to the Blue Mountain Arts Travel Center of America and Petro greeting card service. The SRS rep's responsibility prior to your service visit, please have the following items with you. Your checklist, which includes your service instructions, your planogram for number 650, the credit memo, which you would need 2 copies, a black marker, your camera or smartphone charged and ready to go for your visit, and a calculator or smartphone to add up your credits. When checking in or preparing for your service visit, you will visit the store during normal business hours Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. All service must be completed by 5 p.m. Upon arrival, please sign into the vendor notebook or log. Please notify the store management that you are there to service the Blue Mountain Arts display and will be working in the greeting card and gift department. You will need to ask the manager of the store if they've received any recent shipments that have not already been merchandised. If there is a new delivery, the service merchandiser must complete the following task. Locate the new delivery in all the boxes contained in the delivery showing the BMA logo. Please replenish the existing BMA displays with the new shipment. If you do have overstock inventory that exists after fully stocking the BMA displays, you will bring the overstock inventory to the retail manager, asking the manager to place it in a designated space, and to use that product to replenish the BMA displays between your service visits. When merchandising the greeting card display, you will do step 1. Remove all past season cards from the display to process through the credit procedure below. Step 2. You will merchandise the display with the new Christmas assortment in the designated pocket according to the planogram with the corresponding caption cards. You will remove the cellophane packaging and dispose in the garbage bag or in an empty box used for garbage. Step 3. If there are any empty seasonal pockets, please move the product up. Fill the top portion of the display, leaving the empty pockets at the bottom of this display. Step 4. Please verify the calendar display is set to the 2019 calendars. Any 2018 calendars should be no longer on the sales floor. Please take down for credit if they do remain out. Step 5. Take a clear photo of the display. The photo must be straight on so the entire display can be seen from top to bottom. Please make sure that your photo is not blurry. While handling the credit, what is qualified to be credited? Number 1, any cards that are not on the current planogram or past season cards, and the 2018 calendars. Once you have the items from above to credit, you will follow the directions below. Step 1. Sorting all items being credited by the prefix and price point on the back of the card. Step 2. Fill out the credit memo form that you brought with you by listing the number of pieces from each prefix and price point in the number of items column. You will multiply the cost and insert in the credit column. Total up both columns and make a second copy for yourself of the completed form. Step 3. Mark a product cover with an X to render as it's unsellable. Do not mark through the barcode only. Step 4. Bring the items to be credited to the store manager. You are required to scan the product out with the store manager or obtain a signature stating that the manager will scan it out at a later time. Do not leave items to be credited for the store to scan out later unless you have approval from the manager and a completed and signed the credit memo. Step 5. If any other product other than the items listed on the credit memo need to be credited, you are required to call the BMA hotline for authorization. The number is on the credit memo. Step 6. Review the credit memo with the manager. Once it is reviewed, the manager will sign it and you will leave a copy with them. The last step of Step 7. Take a second copy of the completed and signed credit memo with you to enter the credits in National Insight Survey reporting. It is important for you to have the credits to process and do not fill out the credit memo. You must call the support line immediately for direction prior to leaving the store. Step 8. If you do not have credits to process, please have the store manager sign the checklist in the appropriate line. Completing your service call. Step 1. Review all tasks with the store manager and obtain a signature in the appropriate section of the checklist. Step 2. Clean the display to ensure that it is attractive presentation. Clean work area and dispose of any rubbish or defaced and scanned out items. Step 3. Please take your clear photo of the display, signed credit memo if needed, and your signed checklist to upload in Natural Insight. Step 4. Sign out of your vendor log. Should you have any questions in regards to the Blue Mountain Art Program, please stop and contact the SRS support hotline at 888-412-6668. Thank you for taking the time to review the Blue Mountain Art Service expectations.